afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming. I want to go ahead and get started and introduce our two speakers. This was a program that was suggested by one of your evaluation forms, so please take the time at the end of this program to fill out the evaluation forms, and we're always open to suggestions for more programs in the future. We're really happy to have John Hochter and Melissa Peoples here today. They're going to do a demonstration and explanation of the e-filing program for you. Thank you.
Hi everybody, how are you? Welcome to the e-filing training. I am John Hochter. I'm the Public Information Officer for the Franklin County Clerk of Courts Office. How many of you have had some form of e-filing training previously? Okay, so not too many of you. Well, there's not too much new information, but we will definitely walk you through the steps, and hopefully by the end of the day, you'll be able to effectively e-file without too much trouble. So I'm joined today by our actual subject matter expert, Melissa Peoples, who is the Operations Performance Manager for the Clerk's Office. So here in a few minutes I'll be passing things off to her. But first of all, I wanted to tell you just a little bit about our office and our various functions in government. First of all, our current clerk is Mary Ellen O'Shaughnessy. She is a 3-term clerk. She was first elected in 2008, re-elected again in 2012, and again in 2016. In her capacity as clerk, she oversees about 200 deputy clerks in approximately something like 10 different office areas here in the government complex and also scattered around the county. So we've got a lot of folks, and what they're all doing is we have two major business functions. The first is our legal operations, and we handle all case filings in the Common Pleas Court of Franklin County and also in the 10th District Court of Appeals. So that's a lot of documents. In fact, it's 118,000 documents, more than that were filed last year alone. So we stay busy. The clerk also oversees the state's largest county auto title operation. A lot of folks don't know that. We also get confused with the BMV a lot on that. But we are technically legal documents, so the auto title is what we take and we retain and we manage that, much the way we do with court documents. But our main focus today is the legal side for you all, so we'll go ahead and get started with the presentation. So these are some important links to know for legal professionals. I've tried to include all of these so that you'll have these in your handout there, so you can reference those when you need. The first one is our homepage. That's our general homepage where you can find all this information that we're going to be presenting today. The e-filing homepage is the actual login page for the eFlex system. So that's where you'll enter your name and your password for the eFlex filing. And we also have the e-filing resources page, which has this presentation and similar presentations in other areas of the law, like civil, criminal. Case Information Online, that is our online legal research database. So all the publicly available court records we have, they are in that system and to be searched for and available to the public. So I know that's used a lot, so that's a really good resource to have for legal professionals. We also have our public records request form, which it's very simple. It's just our URL/public records, and it'll walk you through the really simple steps, and we will answer those in a reasonable amount of time according to the law. So next these are some good numbers to have. Basically, if you are having any issues e-filing in a particular division, you want to call these numbers. It's your fastest way to get to subject matter experts, much like Melissa, who know exactly what's going on and how to help you with your issue. Also, I wanted you to take note of our feedback email there at the bottom, Franklin County Clerk at franklincountyohio.gov. Any issues you have regarding any business of our office, feel free to shoot a message there. I actually monitor that inbox, so I'll be responding to that if you guys send any messages through there. Okay. A brief history of e-filing. It's been in place in Franklin County Court of Common Pleas since 2012. It's been a big improvement. I think it's really made things a lot more efficient. There was some, I understand there was some resistance initially, but now that everyone's on board, I think everyone's really enjoying the convenience and the efficiency of the system. It is mandatory in all divisions with certain exceptions. If you have any questions about that, Melissa can explain more. It's also available to pro se filers in civil and criminal divisions, so folks can come in and handle their own cases through the e-filing, e-flex system. And we've filed more than 3.5 million pages last year alone, which roughly equates, don't quote me on that, but 430 trees saved every year. So there's a lot more efficiency in the system and a lot more